Chapter 12, Self-Concept and Lifestyle by Briana Montano. In this presentation, we are going to discuss the meaning of lifestyle and the role it plays in developing marketing strategies. Lifestyle, in many ways, is an outward expression of one's self-concept. Each one of us has a unique lifestyle, and while we may share the same interests, how we discover, explore, and partake in our interests may be different. We begin this chapter with an analysis of the self-concept and will end the presentation describing lifestyles, the way lifestyle is measured, and examples on how lifestyle is being used to develop marketing programs. Self-concept is defined as the totality of the individual's thoughts and feelings having reference to himself or herself as an object. Marketers can position products and brands as a means to enhance an individual's self-concept in terms of the extended self. There are 4 types of self-concept. The first, actual self-concept, who I am now. The second, social self-concept, how I am seen by others or how I would like to be seen by others. Third, private self-concept, how I am or would like to be to myself. And fourth, ideal self-concept, who I would like to be. The self-concept idea is important to marketers because consumers purchase and use products to express, maintain, and enhance their personal self-concepts. The self-concept is important in all cultures. Researchers have found it useful to categorize self-concepts into 2 categories. The first is independent self-concept that emphasizes personal goals, characteristics, achievements, and desires. The second is interdependent self-concept that emphasizes family, cultural, professional, and social relationships. This is important in being able to market to consumers based on which category of self-concept they may fall into. Products and services may acquire a substantial meaning or use to a particular individual, and this is where the extended self comes into play. The extended self consists of the self plus possessions. It is in some of our nature to define ourselves by our possessions, and the possessions become important to a person's self-identity. Using the self-concept in marketing requires that it be measurable. The most common measurement approach is the semantic differential. This scale can be used to ensure a match between the self-concept of a target market, the image of a brand, and the characteristics of an advertising spokesperson. In a study conducted and published by the American Marketing Association, the author states, "The use of measures and scales without due attention to the reliability and validity is one of the major factors contributing to the mass of equivocal findings in marketing research." The self-concept has many dimensions, and marketers are often criticized for focusing too much on being beautiful, with beautiful being defined as young and slim. This is important because it leads to individuals developing self-concepts that are heavily dependent on physical appearance over other attributes. The nature of lifestyle. Lifestyle can be defined simply as how one lives. It is a function of a person's inherent individual characteristics that have been shaped through social interactions. It is how an individual expresses one's self-concept through actions. Individuals' desired lifestyle influence their needs and desires and thus their purchasing and use behaviors. Marketers can use lifestyle to segment and target specific markets. Consumers often purchase products or services without being completely aware of the role lifestyle plays in their purchase decisions. Our book gives the example of a Starbucks customer. Figure 12.2 in our book outlines the lifestyle and consumption process that shows how our lifestyle has impacted how our lifestyle has an impact on our behavior. Attempts to develop quantitative measures of lifestyle were initially referred to as psychographics. Lifestyle and psychographics are frequently used interchangeably. The studies of psychographics and lifestyle typically include attitudes, values, activities and interests, demographics, media patterns, and usage rates. At one extreme, marketers can study the general lifestyle patterns of a population. These general lifestyle approaches are not specific to any one product or activity, so they have broad applicability in developing marketing strategies. Two general approaches are VALS and PRISM. Upon researching these ideas, I came across a quote from a scholarly journal that stated, "Lifestyle or psychographic segmentation is a standard element in the development of many advertising and marketing plans. In part, its popularity can be attributed to both the quality of the motivational insights provided and the flexibility of psychographic methods that allows application to many different marketing problems." The Strategic Business Insights VALS program is by far the most popular application of psychographics research. The VALS system divides the United States into 8 groups: innovators, thinkers, believers, achievers, strivers, experiencers, makers, and survivors. The 8 VALS segments are as followed. Innovators are typically successful, sophisticated, take-charge people with high self-esteem. Thinkers are mature, satisfied, comfortable, and reflective. Believers are strongly traditional and respect rules and authority. Achievers have goal-oriented lifestyles that center on family and career. Strivers are trendy and fun-loving. Experiencers appreciate the unconventional. Makers value practicality and self-sufficiency. And survivors lead narrowly focused lives. I am sure as I was reading through the different segments, you categorized your characteristics into one or more of the segments. Next time you see an ad that you can relate to, take a second and remember that your characteristics play a role in the way you see the brand or product. The PRISM by Nielsen offers state-of-the-art geodemographic segmentation system that merges U.S. Census data with extensive data on product consumption and media usage. The output is a set of 66 lifestyle segments. Each household in the United States can be classified in terms of these lifestyle groups. PRISM organizes its 66 individual segments into broader social and life stage groups. The broadest social groupings are based on urbanacity. The 4 major social groups of this grouping are urban, suburban, second city, and town and rural. The broadest life stage are based on age and children. The life stage groups include younger years, family life, and mature life. Our book gives an example on how PRISM is used in marketing a Las Vegas casino. According to the source online that was found at scarborough.com, PRISM is ideal for clients who are large marketers with extensive customer database. In response to the rapid expansion of international marketing, a number of attempts have been made to develop systems like VALS and PRISM abroad. Researchers are wanting measures applicable across cultures. Roper Starch Worldwide conducted a large multinational survey and found 6 global lifestyle segments. The 6 segments are strivers that value material and professional goals and are driven by wealth, status, and power; devout, who value duty, tradition, faith, obedience, and respect for elders; altruists, who are interested in social issues and welfare for society; intimates, who value close personal relationships and family; fun seekers, who value adventure, pleasure, and excitement; and creatives, who are interested in knowledge, education, and technology. In conclusion, we all have our specific characteristics and lifestyles that marketers want to tap into. There are tools available like VALS and PRISM that marketers can take advantage of to make the most out of their target market. Not only is it important here in the US, but abroad as well. Next time you buy a product or service, I guarantee you are able to tie it back to your lifestyle in one way or another. My works cited are as followed: